Hey everyone, it's Take 10 with Shane and Michelle. Michelle only on this trip, as I mentioned earlier. We are day 3, our final day at Disneyland Resort. You can see the nice background here. We're getting ready to go into Disneyland Park to start our morning. We're gonna get breakfast at the Jolly Holiday Bakery, and we're really looking forward to that. We have lunch over in Disney's California Adventure at Lamplight Lounge. We'll do a review of that in there. Today is focused on all the things we didn't get done the first day and a half we were here. So we haven't ridden the train. We love the Disneyland train. We're gonna go to Tiki Room. We haven't been to Tomorrowland yet. There's just so much to do. Toontown, I say you need a minimum of 3 full days to take it all in. We had 2.5 this trip, but we're maximizing every opportunity. So let's go inside, shall we? Yeah, I just want to see what he's drawing. Good morning. Oh, you're drawing Jack and Sally. Oh, that's neat. So hey everybody, we stopped in our first store, Disneyana store, and it is really, really cool. You just saw footage, well actually I'll put footage in of an animator actually drawing Jack Skellington and Sally in real time. So beautiful pieces of artwork here. They actually have something in the back where animators, you can see that there, are here actually drawing so guests can see things in action. So really like that. It's also Disney's celebrating their 100th anniversary. So there's lots of cool things in here. So we're gonna spend a little time walking around before we go for breakfast. Hey everyone, fun fact, we just found out from a cast member here at the Disneyana that today is the day that the Haunted Mansion movie, that plug for that, Take 10 with Shane and Michelle did a review, I'll put a link up above, but it comes out on Disney Plus, and this is the Madame Leota costume worn by Jamie Lee Curtis in the movie, and we thought it was fantastic. We really enjoyed that. So yeah, super cool to see this in here. Great, okay. So we are with cast member Rick at Disneyana, and he was just sharing with us that they brought in some concept art from the movie. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, some of the scenes featured in the film, we have some of the concept art up here, some descriptions about it. So we got Gracie Manor, the hallway and the stairs, Gracie Manor, the dining room, and of course, the attic. For the attraction here at Disneyland, this is my favorite scene when we pass by and you see the shadow of the guy playing the piano with the top hat.
Yes.
So every time we set it up, or they set it up for a Haunted Mansion holiday, unfortunately that part's covered up with some presents, but I know it's still back there.
Oh, that's really neat. You know, one thing that we enjoyed about the movie is it seemed like you were a ride through the attraction, and I don't think we expected that when we saw the movie, of just all of those cues and everything. So we really enjoyed that.
I'm looking forward to finally seeing it. I saw the first one back at the El Capitan when it came out that opening night. They had an area too with sets from the movies on display and people dressed up as the dead that you see down in the crypt. So we got some pictures with them.
Oh my goodness!
With my older sister, she took
oh, that's so fun. Was it a special? Did Disneyland cast members, do you know, get their own special viewing out here? The Haunted Mansion cast members?
They did something, I believe, over at California Adventure.
Okay.
Hyperion, because I saw some people I know were there, and they had like a red carpet out, and they had some.
Yes, they did that at Disney World as well. Nice. So yeah, all right. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us. Appreciate it.
Being down, supervise children, so you keep an eye on him. Keep your hands, arms, legs, feet inside the vehicle. We will be doing incredible speeds of nearly 3 to 5 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Don't worry, not all the rides in the park will go this fast. So you want a little history? This is the very first motorized car to be on Main Street. She started started on May 12th of 1956. He just turned 67 years old. In fact, we even have pictures of Walt Disney himself driving this very car. And not only that, but she is our movie star. She's in the movie Summer Magic, starring Haley Mill and Burl Ives. They painted her drink with a flatbed in the back, was Burl Ives' delivery truck. They used her through the whole movie, even did her own stunt work as she had to forge a stream. So, if you ever watch that movie, you can go, see that car? I rode in it.
I love that, Steve. Thank you. You guys heard it here. Steve, our driver in the Main Street vehicle, we are in a car that Walt Disney himself drove down Main Street. So this is super exciting.
Remember, red cars stick together. We're going to head up Main Street in the USA. Now, since you're from Florida, you've been in the Magic Kingdom. You know what the difference is between their Main Street and our Main Street?
I know your house is a lot smaller than ours.
That's okay.
I don't know the difference, Steve. What's the difference?
Main Street, Florida is big city, Chicago, New York, Victoria South, big ornate buildings, a lot of ironwork. Ours is your typical Midwestern town, a little bit plainer buildings, smaller, kind of like the town that Walt grew up in, but not exactly like ours. Also, our buildings are scaled down to be designed by movie set designers. So the first floor is 7-8 scale and 5-8 superior. Well considered Main Street to be the lobby, the theater with the rest of the park. So as you enter Main Street, you come under the wing tunnel where you see attraction function. Come to the attraction like a movie theater. And then you walk up to the red sidewalk and you're walking up the red carpet.
Okay, everyone, we are at the Jolly Holiday Bakery on Main Street in Disneyland, obviously themed after Mary Poppins. It's a quick service. All the seating is outside. Look at the penguins. Isn't that pretty? Very quaint little Main Street shop. We're grabbing some breakfast before we plan our day here, so more to come. I don't know, we'll have to ask. So we're looking at all of the wonderful options. I think Jack is going to get the bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. I'm going to get a cinnamon roll. You can see they've got all kinds of good treats in here. So one thing that's really cool at Disneyland is the characters are just out walking about. Look at Aladdin. Wonderful. Here we are. So now we see the genie out and about, right? So cool.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, we are heading into Mickey's Toontown. Look at all of the strollers. We know where all the young ones are, so we are on our way to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. You can hear we just walked under the train. We're going to go on the train next. But we're going to see, we were told the queue's a little different here at the Disneyland version compared to Disney's Hollywood Studios back home in Orlando. So, more to come. So this is the queue for Mickey and Minnie's. We're using the Lightning Lane today, but we get to walk by the standby here, and you still get to see the cool The cool queue. It is definitely different. Looks really neat. Let's see what else we got here. Really cool movie posters. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a lot to look at in this queue. Yeah, that's neat. Very cool. That's Mickey's birthday party. So you can see if you're a really long line, and I guess it doubled up on each side. Now the lightning lane is going to move a little faster, but yeah. Very, very cool. All right, let's see what we're doing. Now we make a turn. Okay, now this is a little different. Got all the posters of all the films featuring Mickey. And you know, Mickey's Runaway Railway was the first Mickey Mouse themed attraction at Walt Disney World. They didn't have one, so actually it might be the only one at Disneyland too. But he certainly got a lot of content to choose from, so here we go. So another must-do in Disneyland Park is making a stop at the Mint Julep Bar. Okay, so you got to get your mint julep, minus the alcohol, of course. We are at Disneyland. And then Mickey-shaped beignets. We had that yesterday, but we are just wanting that refreshing drink, so we're just going to get one mint julep to share before we take ride number 3 on Haunted Mansion Holiday. All right, Jack, you're sitting in New Orleans Square. Doesn't get better than this, does it? Enjoying your mint julep. Definitely refreshing. Really pretty area back through here. This is Cafe Orleans, which we've dined at in the past. Really good. I'm not gonna make it into that restaurant today, so we're just gonna finish our drink and then go on Haunted Mansion again. And then again, there's Tiana just walking around.
Of course. What's your name? Tiana, nice to meet you. We have to capture this moment together.
She's so excited.
Come on over, sweetheart.
All right, we're in Adventureland, and we're going into a classic where Jack started his full-time Disney career, but we're doing the original Tiki. And what's nice about this, let me take you inside the waiting area. So we're all waiting for the next show, so a little different. It's the Enchanted Tiki Garden area, and they have a Tiki juice bar for you to grab a refreshment as you're going in to see Tiki. So that part's pretty cool. So I'm sure it's the same show, but you can see. So looking forward to that. Okay, so as part of the Enchanted Tiki Room, there's something called the Tropical Hideaway. We're going up here to look and see what it is. So look how pretty and themed this is. So it's just a little respite area. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, how neat. Look at this. It's a quick service restaurant called the Tropical Hideaway. Didn't even know that was back here. So this looks really neat. So much to do, so little time. And hot tip, there's even restrooms as part of the Enchanted Tiki Room experience, so that's cool.
And again, the earth balancer.
For when my violent temper rises, the earth trembles on its foundation.
Legends say I'm balancing the earth, but sad to say, I'm just hanging on.
I'm the one who's really sad. When I smile, it comes out mad. They call me Tangaroa-Roo, the East Wind. And I am Hina, goddess of rain. We often travel together, wind and rain, through tropic lands across the 7 seas. Come closer, so that you may see what magic there is in fantasy.
Me, Rongo, god of agriculture. My land's so good to me, I got time for sport. I fly kite, me #1 kite flyer. Too bad, I don't have teeth. Then me, I find electricity.
But you have something else. Here we have
I am Tangaroa, father of all gods and goddesses. Here in this land of enchantment, I appear before you as a mighty tree. Stand back! Oh, mystic powers, hear my call. From my limbs, let new life fall.
Just finished lunch at Lamplight Lounge. Do not sleep on this, you guys. That was an excellent, excellent lunch. We ordered 3 things. We got the lobster nachos, which they're very famous for. Delicious. We got the potato skins, and it's not like any other kind of potato skin that you've ever had. You have to try it. And then finally, we got the Caesar's Brussels, which I thought was a Caesar salad made out of like really finely chopped Brussels sprouts. No, they were Brussels sprouts covered in goodness. So you absolutely need to check out Lamplight Lounge. Great environment, wonderful cocktails. We didn't have a cocktail. We had our lunch around 2:30. It was a little bit early for that. But we had a wonderful view of Pixar Pier. The big Mickey's Fun Wheel in the background, the Incredicoaster. We sat at the bar, great bartenders, great conversation. Absolutely, I'll put some B-roll in of the environment in the restaurant. Make an ADR, advanced dining reservation for Lamplight Lounge. Another pro tip, I did not get the reservation before we went. They said they were none available all the days we were there. I subscribed to something called Mouseka Pros. I think it's about $5 or $6 a month that will do it. It's like an algorithm that searches for canceled reservations. It always comes through for me for those hard to get reservations. They have a lot of competitors. There's a lot of sites that offer that. Definitely do that. You'll get in. Lamplight Lounge, 10 out of 10.
Looking good, Spider-Man.
Well, I have been working out.
I meant the data.
Yeah, I knew that. Hang on! I'm just gonna jump down and meet you. Woo! Here we go. I'll be right down.
Part of the Hollywood Boulevard area at Disney's California Adventure. So they've got all different kinds of things here. You've got character meet and greet. It looks like Anna and Elsa. There's something called the Sorcerer's Workshop. We'll have to look into that. Of course, Turtle Talk with Crush. We know we have at Epcot at Walt Disney World. Jack and I are waiting, and we're going to go into something called Animation Academy. This is where you learn how to draw a character. We have no idea what the character is, but we're going to check it out and take you along. FYI, I just found out in line from some other guests that we're going to be drawing Daisy Duck today. So I'm not very good, but I'm sure they'll lead us through it. You'll get to see the result. Okay, everybody's filing in. They get a clipboard. They handed us our canvas while we were in line. So we're getting ready for Animation Academy, getting some instructions.
Up at the top, are you saying expedite?
Here's the before. So we'll see how these two non-artists do.
I also have room for at least 5 people in the studio. So if you're a group of 5 or less, you come over down here.
It's really full. A lot of people want to learn how to draw.
And that's what she falls in love with. And that's, again, one of the things why he loves her is because she's the only one who can understand him. I added in little triangles for her tongue, but I would say right now, you're a little bit more than halfway done. How are we doing?
Magical. Good.
All right, I got a little crescent moon. You can make this line a lot thicker if you want to, just to kind of add in a little va-va moon. It's up to you. But we're gonna add in 3 eyelashes over here on the very end, adding in nice long eyelashes because she's got very nice eyelashes. Just how she is. Bless you. Sorry. You must be allergic to ducks. I apologize. I'm gonna do the same thing over here on this side, but you're gonna notice she's gonna look a little spooky. She's gonna look a little scary. It's like she got on the Haunted Mansion, she was a changed duck. So instead of keeping her just like this, by the way, you literally could keep her just like this. You don't have to change things on her if you want her to be a little more spookier for the Halloween season. But if you want her to look a little bit more awake, we're gonna draw in her pupils. Now I'm going to add in just ovals for her eyes, but you know, you can get a little creative. You can give her some hearts, like she's looking at Donald. Or you can give her churros because she's hungry. It's up to you. You can also have her looking in any which direction.
Okay, more progress here. See your progress.
All right, well, yeah, there you go. That's awesome. I usually have more to say.
Somebody knew Daisy's 3 nieces' names, which we didn't even know she had nieces.
This is more part of the duck family rather than Daisy's family. Do you know, you probably know, I don't care, I'm still gonna ask. Do you know Donald's sister's name? Yeah, Stella. I heard someone else say it too. Yeah. Give yourselves a nice big round of applause for being able to do this from start to finish. I'm super proud of all of you. These are yours to take home with you today, so just don't forget them as you're exiting out.
Here we go.
But over here in the third row.
There's mine. Jack, how did you do? Oh, you did good. She's a little head. She's a little head. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. All right, that's a wrap.
Sarah. Thanks so much, Sarah.
Thank you.
And thanks for coming to the animation.
Okay, Jack and I graduated from Animation Academy at Disney's California Adventure, and we both drew Daisy Duck. She's got a little spooky bow. See her little web on her bow. That was a lot of fun. I guess every half hour they draw a different character. So we didn't check it ahead of time. We just showed up and got in line, found out it was Daisy. Lots of Disney villains at this time of year too. So we missed out on that because we're going over on one more ride on Guardians, and then we're gonna end our night back at Disneyland Park and do our favorite attractions before calling it a wrap. So highly recommend. Go to Animation Academy. They make great souvenirs too. We're probably just going to take a picture of ours and pitch it just because we don't really have space for it, but we think you'll enjoy it. All right, everybody, that's a wrap on Disney's California Adventure 2023 trip. We just finished up. I thought I would share with you some tips and must-dos for first-timers out to Disneyland Resort, and I'm going to give you my top 5. Number 1, visit Cars Land. Cars Land is probably the most immersive themed land in all of Disney parks. You have to visit it during the day and you have to visit it at night. And Radiator Springs Racers, a must-do. Do a lightning lane, it gets really, really long line. The second thing that's a must-do is Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. It is a drop elevator ride. I don't know how else to put it, but it is amazing. It's super thrilling. The theming is terrific. Remember, during this time, during the spooky time, about 3:30, they transform it to Monsters After Dark. So ride it before 3:30 and then ride it after 3:30 for 2 different experiences. Again, lightning lane for sure, it gets long. Number 3 for me is the Oogie Boogie Bash. It was our first time going. It did not disappoint. Super fun, super spooky, wonderful parade. Be prepared to bring home about 25 pounds of candy. So you don't want a lot of candy. Just go through the line, see the villains, and skip the candy. But they do have, fun fact, they do have apples and carrots. So we did indulge in those as well, get a little bit of our healthy on. Number 4, the Lamplight Lounge. We had a wonderful meal. I probably already talked about it on the video. Great experience. Atmosphere, view, food, drinks, the whole package. Go to the Lamplight Lounge. And finally, number 5, hang out in the animation studio building. We randomly just stepped in there for something to do. All kinds of experiences there. Even if you don't sign up to do anything like draw or go to Turtle Talk with Crush, the music, and you're surrounded by these screens that take you through all of the different Disney movies. It is a wonderful place to cool off, hang out, and get immersed in all things Disney. So those are my top 5. If you've never been to Disneyland Resort, get out there as soon as you can. We're on our way to Disneyland Park, and we'll let you know how that goes.